When you decide to do anything at all in life, listen to me carefully. Be careful of your mental space. There's a reason why I'm telling you this. You see, when I was growing up, I had so many encounters. People trying to give me directions as to how to live my life and all that. And usually it would come when you decide to do something special. And you see a lot of comments flooding in. Do it this way, do it the other way. No, this is not better. There's another better idea somewhere. At the end of the day, your original plan, the plan that you really wanted to go by, everything will be scrapped and you'll be living the life of another person. You see, what people don't know is our mental space is really powerful. The things you put in and the things you take out are going to do or undo you. Yes, a lot of people are living lives of other people without even knowing. As I've shared in my stories, there were some people who were cut out to be musicians, others were cut out to be nurses, lawyers, but unfortunately, someone through one means or the other talked them out of it. And it all started when the person presented the idea. So you'd be like, okay, I want to do a particular business. You talk about it outside, and someone will come out with some idea. It looks better, it looks more cut out than the original plan you had. At the end of the day, you realize you stop what you are doing and you go and follow that other person's plan. And that is what I'm talking about today. The reason why you have to focus and protect your mental space. I had this friend who was interested in sewing stuff, like he wanted to be a tailor. And you see, she was a natural, very, very talented at it. You see, there are certain people who are very natural at certain things. Immediately you see them doing something, you see that they flow more around that particular thing. Yes, a lot of people flow more around craftsmanship, like being a mechanic, doing their own jobs, and a lot of people flow in particular ways. But you see, people can't really tell who you are, unlike you yourself. So, for you to have an idea, that means your nervous system, everything is communicating to you that this is something you can do. That is the trick. For you to have a particular perception that I want to do this and have so much passion towards it, there is something within you that is communicating to you that this is what you want to do with your life. Now, when the idea is presented or the idea is spoken out, a lot of people who don't really know you are going to bring out several options. Oh, do this, do this. And trust me, having several options doesn't mean you are going to be productive. What makes people productive is the ability to focus and fixate on one thing and do it very well. Instead of spreading their energy, spreading themselves thin and not being able to do anything at all. So now you have the idea, you present it to a friend, a loved one, relative, family, whoever. They will listen to it and be like, oh, it's a nice idea. I even know of a person who does this. I even have this idea that might be better. This idea pays more and all that. Once that thing has started, once you've started listening to that, your thought frame and everything is being polluted. And obviously, humans are humans. You're going to be enticed by something that you perceive is better. So you start losing interest in your original plan, the plan that you had. You start losing interest in it one way or the other. You don't know what will happen. You stop a day or two, starting to focus on other things. Now your mental space is being filled with a lot of dopamine that this is going to pay me more. So let me focus on it. At the end of the day, you lose track of where you were and you are following someone else's plan. But what happens? Do you see that the original plan you had was your own idea and it was what you were truly passionate about? So once someone presents something to you and you're not really passionate about it, but you want to follow it because of how enticing the person made it sound, you are not going in with passion, so you get burnt out quickly because the promises and the fulfillment doesn't come as fast as you wanted, or the work that you have to put in requires passion. It doesn't require the motivation from the reward. That is the difference. So you see, a lot of people are in jobs that they don't want to do. A lot of people are in professions that they don't want to do. Some of them are depressed, burnt out, just because It's not what they wanted to do with their lives. It's not what they really wanted their lives to do. All that they wanted for themselves is maybe get a farm, start planting crops. What they wanted for themselves was actually being a mechanic, like fixing engines and all that. But one way or the other, someone has managed to talk them out of their intended plan. Someone has managed to talk to them, frame their perception about certain things and all that. So at the end of the day, they are living the lives of other people without even knowing. They are living and planning with the schedules of other people without knowing. I've had many friends who, just like I shared on this channel about the guy who was a musician, like everything about him was dictating, communicating to people that this person is going to be a musician. But at the end of the day, like 2 years to 3 years time, he called me and was like, I've stopped whatever I'm doing with music and I'm focusing on something else because my parents told me to do so. And you see, the parents were just receiving advice from relatives, family members that, oh wow, your son just completed university, so let him do this, let him do that. This thing won't help him. Talk him out of it. And you see, these parents were just pushing their ideologies, their perception about certain things to him, which at the end changed the course of his life. So just imagine how a skillful person, someone who appears to be very, very skillful and has probably a high chance of succeeding at music, end up doing something totally different that he's not even happy about. When he calls me and he's talking, like, you could feel that this person is hurt. He has been manipulated, he has been disturbed big time. Yes, that is what I want you to know. So certain things, know that, ask yourself, are you living the life of another person or you are living your own life? Is someone living their fantasies or their desires through you? Some of you are in families where your parents will tell you, we want you to be a lawyer. As for this family, we want a lawyer in the family and all that. Have they asked you what you actually want to do with your life? If they've not asked you, then be persistent. Impose what you want to do on them. Tell them that this is what I want for my life, so I'm not doing what you want or what this family wants. Like, you can't just say you want a lawyer or you want a doctor in your family, so the kids' desire and passion should be just thrown away. There's been many stories where people are in universities and the course that they actually wanted to do, that's not what they are doing. Some people wanted to be journalists, some wanted to be, but their parents would be like, I want this particular profession in my family, so do this. In that way, it means that they are actually living their lives through you. So at that moment, you are not independent. They are trying to live their fantasies, their thoughts through you. Some mothers would be like, I was not able to marry a very rich man, so I need a rich man for my daughter. So much so that if a good guy comes into the daughter's life and that man is not really rich or that standard, the mother will be like, no, I don't want this. I want another thing. So it becomes very challenging for an individual when the person is surrounded by people who aren't able to accomplish certain things in their lifestyle, in their lifetime. And as a result of that, they want to push their ideologies on someone else. It becomes very challenging. So when you decide to follow your dreams, it's like you've disappointed them. That is how challenging and tricky that situation is. When you decide to move by your passion. For those of you who have experienced that, don't forget to comment in the comment section. Have you been in a situation where your passion, your dreams have been just thrown away and you are following another person's dream? You are following another person's desire or direction for your life. Have you been in a situation like that? Don't forget to comment in the comment section. Yes, a whole lot of people are having these challenges, especially in Africa and some of these places where parents really dominate the lives of their. You know what I'm talking about. It's very challenging, very, very challenging. My name is Boache, and this is the Mode series. This channel seeks to inspire and motivate people from all walks of life. And you see, I'm just talking about philosophy and basic stuff about human beings. So don't forget to subscribe, click on the notification to get more updates on future uploads. Thanks for watching. Till we meet again, stay safe.